Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Triple M here with another quick video. And if you're someone who has a Netflix account and you're sharing your Netflix account with a family member or a friend, well, Netflix is starting to crack down on password sharing, and you might start to see this in the form of new charges in the near future. So before we jump into the details, hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. Let's go. So today I will be reading from The Verge. I'll link the article in the description as well. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. The title of this one is Why is Netflix Starting to Crack Down on Password Sharing? So Netflix has for years ignored the fact that many of us are mooching of our friends and family's accounts. But the streaming king now appears to be reconsidering its the look the other way policy, a shift that comes as Netflix growth slows and its annual production budget for churning out new hits creeps even higher. So basically, I guess this time of year is when they're pushing out new hits or new blockbusters, whatever the case is, and they're trying to get more money to fund whether it's just production of the movie, paying the actor or actresses, and so on and so forth. So in other words, Netflix needs more money. The company this week announced that it's testing a password sharing crackdown that could curb the number of accounts mooching off account holders outside their own household. As part of the test, Netflix will soon offer users in Chile, Costa Rica, and Peru the ability to add up to 2 additional members to their Netflix membership as sub-accounts. In Costa Rica, this will cost about $3 on top of the monthly cost of Netflix. They're planning to put out, I guess, little test feelers in Chile, Costa Rica, and Peru. And once that's either been verified or fine-tuned or whatever the case is, they will roll it out to larger audiences. Netflix has for years been extremely lax about password sharing, with Netflix boss Reed hashtags going as far as to call it a positive thing in the past. While Netflix technically prohibits users from sharing accounts with individuals beyond the household, the company has only indicated in the last year or so that it might be exploring ways to gently enforce a shared account crackdown, mostly through straight tests like the one announced this week. So if you've been with the channel for a while, you know that this isn't anything new. Every couple months or maybe even year, we hear that Netflix is starting to crack down, or they're starting to test ways to kind of lock this down. And like I said, it always comes back to money, but what I think their biggest obstacle has been is just finding an effective way to do it without losing current subscribers. So it goes on to say, but something feels different about this new test as the latest experiment arrives at a critical moment for the company. Netflix has long enjoyed explosive subscriber growth, but recently that started to wane. So balanced against this astronomical content budget number in the tens of billions, Netflix needs to get creative about how it's bringing in the cash. Going full hall monitor on shared accounts is certainly one way to do it, especially since Netflix has in many households cemented itself as an essential service. And I agree with that. I think Netflix is the primary streaming service for content. HBO Max is another good one. Disney Plus is another good one. But when it comes down to it, if I had to pick one, it would be Netflix. So Netflix has let it go for a long time. Analyst Richard Greenfield of Lightshed Partners tells The Verge. Speaking of Netflix pass ambivalence to shared accounts, when something becomes so important to your daily life, it makes it easier to crack down on things like password sharing. So essentially, Netflix is so essential, it's so important that if they were to crack down on password sharing, people just need the service that they wouldn't think twice about either re-ing up or signing up for the service if you're someone who's actually using a shared account. The key difference between Netflix and some of its scrappier rivals, who are arguably competing to be a supplement to rather than a direct competitor of the top dogs in streaming, like everyone else, Netflix is continuing to jack up the rate to help offset its costs. With the latest price hike, and it's another video that you guys probably seen a couple months ago, Netflix is looking to raise the prices again, so definitely check that video out. I'll link it. With the current price hike set to go in effect later this month, But while everyone else is streaming Sandbox and introducing ad tiers to lure subscribers and awfully even blow wallets, Netflix has yet to follow suit. Crackdown on account sharing then offers alternative routes for Netflix to add paying members. Password Crackdown should be one way Netflix adds another 10 to 20 million subscribers in the market, for example. Covered most of the article, but I'll link it where you guys can go ahead and read on. So to summarize, Netflix is seeing a shared account as a missed opportunity to gain more revenue or potentially more subscribers. When it comes down to it, it is about the money. The problem they're always going to run into is that fine line between maintaining or gaining current subscribership or alienating current subscribers to where they'll actually jump ship and go to another service. So check the community section. I'll put a poll up there. Let me know if sharing password on Netflix is an essential way to enjoy your Netflix. Do you share your account? Do you charge half or something like that? I know a lot of people do that. Or would you rather just have your account by itself and pay whatever Netflix is offering? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit the subscribe button, share this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.